doesn't feel awkward. You can open up a magazine or a brochure and you can show it to someone, and this goes through and teaches people and shows people what the brand is like all the way through. Here's the Luminous. And we've got new added information that helps people know how to put products together, teaches them, shows new before and after shots. Here's Instantly Ageless. Still an incredible, incredible demonstration at any presentation. Reserve, look how beautiful it looks right there. Still number one product. AM PM. Do you notice how all the people look friendly and happy? I think that's part of what it is when we want to live young. You know, you got an energy about you. So this is a good example for all of you. Always remember to look happy, look young. Zen. Look at these two. I remember when we were taking the pictures of these guys, I was like, are they even real? They look so fit, you know? And they can jump so high. But it makes the brand, I mean, the brand is, I hope you can see that every day we're still elevating the brand. And why? To continue to elevate the company. We are not stopping. We're still going to continue to move forward, onward, and upward. We also highlight our scientific advisory board. We talk about the opportunity. We've got all the incredible stats just to help people understand how fast we made it to $1 billion. That the company has won 166 awards already, open in 121 countries. I mean, these are things that people will resonate with when they're making a choice of what company they want to be a part of. We also make all these tools available for your devices. It doesn't matter if you use an iPad. It doesn't matter if you use your phone, computer. We make everything accessible, very easy. The J Office is fantastic. Amazing tools available at your fingertips. We talk about the rewards that you receive, the life-changing events, similar to this. When you come and you see all the people that are like-minded, that feel like you, people start to catch the vision. And then, of course, it really comes down to the people who had the original vision, the founders, Scott and Isabel. These are great shots of them. And it lets you tell, it tells their story, but you can share their story. You show all the, look at the world. Everything that's blue, Jeunesse is in all of those countries. And I think there's quite a bit of Jeunesse sneaking into those gray areas. Here's a list of the awards. Why do we win awards? It's to help you. It's credibility, teaching people that this is a company that excels. We believe in being better every single day. Exposure in the press and the media, other people are noticing. Jeunesse Kids, the effort to give back. We're so blessed when we have so much. Shows people how they can brand themselves. Like I said, you're the best marketing tool we have. When you look Jeunesse, that helps you tell the Jeunesse story. And then we have the timeline down below. A new addition to your arsenal is the product catalog. Now, the We Live Jeunesse magazine is a great tool, and it has all the products, but sometimes you want to introduce someone not just to the products. You know someone who just really wants to look and feel young. So you hand them a product catalog. It does have the pricing listed inside. It has product descriptions, but it's a world-class catalog that helps everyone understand that we create amazing, wonderful products that can bless and change lives. Now, we also have created, a lot of people asked for this one. There's going to be a tri-fold brochure that actually opens up to a very large poster size. It literally has every single product, talks about the founders. Almost all of the information that you would ever present is in one piece. How do you use a piece like this? Well, some people, after they catch the vision, they want to take something home. So this would be a leave behind. You hand this to someone, they go home, and during that time that they can't sleep, and they're really considering participating in this, they have a brochure, something that they can look at and look back on and share with their partner or their spouse, share with their mother or their father. All of these tools are coming together, and you can see we're starting to work alongside all the market presidents, working with the marketing teams around the world to create additional tools that'll help you give even more information to your people. Now, we've also created a new We Live Jeunesse presentation. This is the opportunity presentation in your back office. It's now called the We Live Jeunesse presentation. It includes all the new photography. It has the same notes. So if you were already used to talking about the business and going through that presentation, we have not changed that. We have not, you know, we try to make your business easy, but what we have done is we put in all the new photos of the products. We've got the new photos that are in the We Live Jeunesse, and so it looks updated and modern. We've also created a video. There's still many, many people who were kind of afraid in the beginning to know how to talk about something like this opportunity. They feel awesome about it, but they're not 100% sure on how to tell their friends about it. So having a video is one of, I think, the most requested thing that we've had, and we have been working tirelessly to create a video about how we live Jeunesse. And I know you're ready to see it. It is so close I can smell it. But what I am going to show you is a behind-the-scenes look at what it takes and the people involved in creating one of these videos. Let's roll the video.
Guys ready? Everybody ready?
Take your seats.
Sebastian Pros here, video production manager at Jeunesse and corporate headquarters right now, getting ready to go shoot the We Live Jeunesse video with some awesome talent, an awesome crew, and an awesome camera. So stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Bobby. I'm here shooting a commercial for Jeunesse. I'm really excited, especially getting my makeup done and looking great. So I'm looking forward to having a good time.
My name is Sanjay Rajan. I'm an actor on the set of the Jeunesse commercial. I've heard great things about the company, did a little research, and found out some of their amazing product line, so we're excited to be on set today.
Hey, Mark Patterson here, CMO for Jeunesse. Happy to be here with Sebastian and the crew, creating the next film that's probably one of the most important pieces for the field. It's called We Live Jeunesse. It's a film about how Jeunesse changes lives throughout the world and in all the ways, through products, through opportunity, and through compensation plan, and through experience. So anyway, excited to be here, and stay tuned.
This is the video that everybody's going to be showing in their living rooms, telling their friends about how awesome Jeunesse is, how awesome the products are. We got some great talent here. Not only the people in front of the camera, but the people behind the camera. Here's our DP, Chili. He's our camera guy. Here's Ojo. He's the mechanic on set. Without Kevin, we don't got the lights up on time. Without Sebastian, the director, we don't have script, we don't have actors, we don't have the video department that Jeunesse has. So we're far and beyond every other MLM because we're Jeunesse.
So the We Live Jeunesse video, I believe you will see it, I would say, just in the next 2 or 3 weeks. We've already seen plenty of cuts. We try to perfect. We're kind of perfectionists. Anyone that knows me knows that this is true. Just ask my mother especially. And we will make it great because it does represent you and it does represent the brand Jeunesse. We also have all new JeunesseGlobal.com, which means it's all updated. It looks totally modern and new. That means your replicated website, your business website, will have a new look and feel to it. It'll still operate the same way, but it's going to be gorgeous. Let me show you. So the opening video, you're used to seeing a video that plays. You'll see now has this gorgeous video loop that's really product oriented. All the way that you navigate and find the products and the brands, all updated and fresh. We also were creating a new area. Let's go there. There we go. It's to help people who, once you've told someone to go to your website and check out what this is all about, I wanted there to be a more in-depth area to help them understand what this opportunity is really about. And I think that you'll be excited with the video that will be available in there And as you scroll through and learn, it's very sensible, it's very simple, and it helps you catch the vision of what you're trying to put out. This is another look of what this looks like. So one thing you may have noticed is that, did you hear Scott? He talked about finding your greatness, that there's greatness in all of us. Every single one of us. And in all of you. I have a great marketing team, and I want to take 1 second and just tell you about them. I got about 24 people. Each of them comes in every day excited to create materials for you. We talk about it in all of our meetings. The Jeunesse distributor is who we work for. And we are trying our hardest to give you tools and ideas and great packaging and a brand that can help you be as successful as you can so that you can just be in love. When you're in love with this brand, it's so easy to go out and talk about it. Well, I have to just call out the team and just want to take a second and congratulate them, because the marketing team at Jeunesse got Marketing Team of the Year internationally from the Stevie Awards this year. So just give them a round of applause. They're a great bunch of people, and I think you'll get to know them more coming up. All right, so this takes me to an area where I really want you to stop and think for a second. How do we keep a competitive advantage? How do you stay ahead of the next person that's right at your heels? I always have to think of that. I know there's another marketing guy that's right behind me trying to take my job. I know that there's another person, another brand that's trying to outdo us. Hey, by the way, sometimes there's companies that copy us. I don't mind that too much because, you know, you're never going to pass us if you copy us. But think about how you personally gain a competitive advantage. How do you do it? How do you stay ahead? This is a crazy life that we live. Well, let me give you one thing that I think most people do. Look at this stat. 400 million cups of coffee are sold every single day just in the United States. And I've heard that coffee's not even any good in the United States. I like Starbucks. Guess how many people are in the United States? It's like 300, just a little over 300 million. So that means a few people are having 2 cups. Why do we start? Why do so many people want to start their day with coffee? It's because you're like, man, I gotta be on top of it this morning. I've got a meeting I gotta go to, I gotta talk to some people, I've got some phone calls. So many of us do it. But if we all do it, if everybody drinks a cup of coffee, aren't we all just on the even plane now? What are some other things that people do to try to be ahead, to have an edge? Well, so a lot of us exercise, Zen Project Day. So a lot of stay in shape, that helps you physically. Getting good sleep. Diet. There's some people that actually eat kale. And even music. Think about the things that you do to stay ahead. And consider this. I'm going to share something about my life. This is actually my phone. And when I wake up in the morning, I have found that it's increasingly more difficult to stay ahead of the game because there's so many things that I have to keep on top of. So what do you do when you first wake up in the morning? The very first thing I do when I wake up is I pick this darn thing up. Now, I don't recommend doing that, but I'll bet a lot of you do it. And if you look at my apps, it takes me quite a long time. The first thing that I jump into, usually, I see a string of text messages that came. Many of them about work, sometimes from my children, and I check that out and take care of those things. Then I move over to social media, because this is where it's a little more fun. So I'll check out my Instagram, and as I'm going through Instagram, I have 2,500 people that I have to keep track of, and as they post, guess what I have to do? I'm expected to double tap. I have to hit the phone twice And if I don't do that, what happens? Well, Mark, how come did you not like my post? What is it? Do you not like me? So you have this obligation in social media to keep up with all these different people. And then you also have an obligation to put something up. So if any of you follow me, you would see that I already posted a couple of shots today, and everyone's commenting on that. And then you got to move to Facebook. And then that's where my family checks in. It's where my grandma checks in. And I have to take care of all of that. Then I go to Twitter. And some people go into Snapchat, other areas. Even LinkedIn. But I cover it all. Then it's time to finally get to email. I check the news. It's because I gotta stay on top of what's going on. As a marketing guy, gotta know what's happening in the world. I have 2 different news channels. But as I'm absorbing all of this information before I even get out of bed, it's difficult to learn and remember all of the things that I have to every single day. I finally, when I'm ready, I head to Starbucks. And this is where I catch up on all my work email. So for about a half an hour to 45 minutes, I have to communicate with all these people. There is 30 gigabytes of data that hits us every single day. 12 hours of media is what you're exposed to every single day. Whether it be a magazine, something on your phone, something on your television, on your radio, as you drive, all of those things count as media. So how can we even learn all of these things? Did you ever have an idea come to you and it just doesn't stick? Did you know that we have to have a physical change in our brains to be able to learn, to be able to have it stick? And I'm expected, and many of us are expected, to be so sharp every day to stay competitive in this world. Well, this leads me to a slide I just think this is gonna get you excited, because guess what? This is something we've been thinking about at Jeunesse for a while. The Scientific Advisory Board, Scott Lewis, all the people that are involved have talked about these issues and these ideas. And they've come up with something that's very special. Something that I really think think about the times that Jeunesse delivers something to you where it really makes a difference in the way you operate personally, but also in the way that your business operates. Well, I am very excited. Are you ready? Are you ready to hear about something new, brand new, that's really going to affect your business? I hear a few people that are ready. A handful of people. Are you ready? What I'm about to show you is going to blow your mind.
The average person is bombarded with the equivalent of 34 gigabytes of data each day. We've reached the point of information overload. Our attention is constantly being interrupted. Our ability to think is deeply waning. These distractions carry a mental price. Names of people and places are more difficult to remember. Inspired by Eastern medicine, Jeunesse has developed a proprietary formula using proteins derived from silkworm cocoons. This discovery is the basis for a revolutionary dietary supplement, clinically shown to support memory and reduce mental distraction. It's time for an ounce of genius. Mind, featuring Syracuse. Reap the benefits of your mind at its best. Mind supports memory. Mind reduces mental distraction. Mind is clinically studied. Each ounce of genius contains delicious lemon meringue flavor, mental distraction reducing L-theanine, clinically studied, memory keeping Syracuse. Begin your day with an open mind. You're only at your best when your mind is at its best. Mind. Exclusively from Jeunesse.
Who's ready to open their mind? You're gonna love the tagline of this. It says an ounce of genius. Guess how much product is in this packet? An ounce. This product is so good. Did you see what it tastes like? We had it up in the video. You'll recognize this pouch. It feels a little bit familiar, right? Well, listen, we have been testing and trying this product for quite some time. There are some amazing benefits that really work. There are test results that you can share to show the efficacy of this product. Some days I feel like I should consume just one or two more because I'm looking to find that edge, to have that edge. So to tell you more about how it works and why it works and what ingredients are in it, I want to introduce you to a gentleman. His name is Dr. Vincent Giampapa. He is definitely more than an ounce of genius. Please welcome to the stage, Dr. Vincent Giampapa.
Welcome, Jeunesse, and it's my absolute pleasure to be here in Orlando and to introduce what I believe will be an absolutely amazing product to enhance the already existing product line, the Youth Enhancement System. You know, I have been involved in anti-aging medicine for over 25 years, and one of the most important things that we've seen is not just feeling good, but being able to remember and to recall and to function mentally, because out of all our assets, our mind is our most important organ and our most important, if you will, ability. It's really interesting to say that, for instance, the most important thing that we've seen, if we take a look through history, is there's been outstanding human beings with outstanding minds. Now, most of those outstanding people, Einstein, Da Vinci, Michelangelo, were blessed with what we call genius. And what that really was a mind that functions unbelievably well. So, the source of your memory is your mind. And the secret today is how do we enhance, or how can we improve, or help improve, you remember the most important things that make you up as an individual. Okay. Let me go here. So, what is memory? Okay, memory is really the recording of key events and experiences in your life throughout a lifetime. That's memory. And that's what really makes us unique as individuals. You know, and as we age, we not only lose that mental sharpness, but we, in essence, start to decline and function not just in our bodies, but most importantly, our minds. So, it is really the images and experience that we record over a lifetime that becomes our mind. And this is accomplished through the brain's ability to make key compounds called neurotransmitters, which are responsible for the important recording process. You know, it's been estimated that the average person at the peak of their life uses no more than 3 to 4% of their mind's capacity. And as we age, we begin to lose even this small amount of mental efficiency. One of the key focuses of anti-aging medicine is to help maintain our mental capacity as we age. And as you saw in the opening video, in today's digital world, we're exposed to thousands of pieces of new information. Okay. This happens daily, and our brains have to process and store this information, and it's created what scientists call mental overload. which can cause us to lose focus and have difficulty processing all this new information. So the science behind mind is unique. Okay, one of the key ingredients in mind is L-theanine, which promotes a calm state of mind and helps us focus. Many of my patients over the years have used L-theanine, have kind of described it as helping to stop the mental chatter that they experience during a busy day at work. And it's backed by many clinical trials. L-theanine has been shown to reduce mental distractions and help us to stay focused or attentive when it really counts, and we need to be able to function optimally at our jobs. So the new science behind mind includes a number of different ingredients. SeraQ, which is a unique protein, an isolate from the silkworm cocoon, has been shown to be a major aid in memory in general. Now, it was discovered, and actually centuries ago in ancient history, the silkworm cocoon has been consumed for its health benefits, and in recent years scientists have discovered and isolated the silk protein hydrolysates. These are the key compounds that can support memory. And this is the key compound in the new product, Mind. Okay. Now, in a moment, we're going to take a look at the more recent studies that have been conducted to document the effects of SeraQ on different types of memory. Now, most of us know that we have memory of events, we have memory of people, facts, figures, but there's many types of memory. And what we want to do is be able to recall the important things in our life to function more optimally and to make sure those important events in our life are processed and stored so that they become part of us as individuals. Okay. So, like I said, there's been many different types of studies, and these have been done under strict scientific control and protocols. But first, how important do people really rate memory as they age? And you know, I've been seeing patients for anti-aging therapies for, like I said, 25 years. And I will tell you, one of the most important things people really look for is an enhancement in their ability to remember facts, figures, items, and information. Because today we all have to work a little bit longer. We're not retiring the way we used to at an earlier age. And most of you who run your own business really want to be at your absolute peak of mental performance. So recent surveys have documented the importance of memory in our active adults. In a recent study this past year, the top concerns in older adults, and when I say older adults, that could be anybody from their mid-40s and up, is memory loss is one of the top 3 concerns. And in professionals as well, memory loss still hits in the top 3 concerns of people as they age. And up until recently, there really has been no real breakthrough product that can actually been documented to make a difference in how we remember and how we process information. So again, recall is a key form of memory we use daily. So the whole idea here is, what are the key components that help us remember? Okay? So before we even get into this, the studies, I want to prove to you that having a calm state of mind and not being distracted can make a major, major difference in your memories today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a list of 7 words. And at the end of my talk, I'm going to tell you, just about every one of you will be able to tell me those 7 words, frontwards, backwards, and in and out of order. And a week from now, you'll still remember them, and a month from now, you'll still remember them. So how many people think they can do that right now? All right? I'm going to prove it to you that you can. Okay, so the first thing I want you all to do is take a deep breath and close your eyes, and I want you to imagine the inside of your eyeballs are a dark screen. But I want you to create this image, okay? And what you're going to do is I'm going to give you 7 words. The words are going to be monkey, elephant, motorcycle, oranges, road, yellow bricks. They're completely unassociated with each other. But I'm going to show you in virtually a minute and a half, by using some of the key states of mind, calmness and attention and focus, you'll be able to remember all those words, not just now, but weeks from now. All right, so if everybody closes their eyes, take a deep breath, and I want you to imagine in your mind this picture. A little black baby monkey jumping out of the trees on the back of a big gray elephant. And you can actually see that monkey hold on to the elephant. Now the funny part is the elephant is riding a motorcycle, a tiny little motorcycle. But what's unique about that motorcycle that the elephant's riding and the monkey's sitting on his back is it doesn't have tires, but it has 2 oranges where the tires would be. So that motorcycle is really an orange motorcycle for tires. Okay? Now that motorcycle is running down the road and it's hitting bumps. And each one of those bumps is a giant gold brick worth about $100 million. So we have a picture in our mind. Keep your eyes closed. Let's go through that picture once more, real quickly. This little baby monkey, black monkey, jumps on the elephant's back. The elephant's riding the motorcycle, but that motorcycle has 2 oranges for tires. And now you're going to feel that motorcycle hit the bump. And those bumps are big golden bricks. Okay, everybody open your eyes. Now just forget about this. We're going to continue on, and at the end of this discussion, you're going to see, we're going to take a test, and I'm going to find out how many of you have remembered all 7 of those words. Okay, so if we go back to our studies on Sarah Q, one of the key studies that we're going to look at is memory recall. And this study looked at 15 unrelated words, kind of just what we did now. And the participants had to recall as many of these words as he or she could 20 minutes later, which is exactly what you're going to do, okay? And they were asked to recall as many as they could and list them, okay? We're going to do that together in a minute. And after this, the participants were then asked to recall these words again a number of weeks later, but they also had to do a few other things. We're going to simplify this. But the interesting point was the word recall, after using Sarah Q, showed a 90% improvement in their memory. Now that's dramatic. And if you look at the graphs, you'll also see that this was dose related. So at 200 milligrams of Sarah Q, which is in the package, there was a significant improvement. And at 2 packages of that, there was even a bigger improvement. So word recall is one of the key things we want to have as we grow older and maintain. Now digital symbols are another whole concept or type of memory. It's a visual memory and also important in daily life. Now Sarah Q showed a significant improvement in this form of memory and was again linked to the dose of Sarah Q. The higher the dose, the better the performance again in digital memory. And now we're going to take a look at memory and efficiency. Okay? Now this is a test for general memory of all sorts. And again, Sarah Q showed a significant improvement in general memory, which is also dose related. 2 packages, people did significantly better. 1 package, people did noticeably better. So looking at where we are with the YES system, you have all already experienced significant benefits from the YES system. You've not only seen the difference, you feel the difference. Now the YES system works in synergy with each other and are based on really sound scientific principles behind the design of these products. And believe me, Jeunesse wouldn't be the leader it is today if this wasn't the case. The effects of affinity, reserve, AM, PM all help make your mind, work as efficiently as possible. It's the synergy of the science and the ingredients that really make a difference in your life. The science behind memory and mind is now present. And I think one of the most important things is to take a step further to enhance your memory and enhance your life is now an opportunity, not just for you, but for everybody you touch with this new product. Okay, of all our abilities as humans, the most important one is our memory and keeping our minds healthy and our memory intact and functioning at its best. It's an essential part of aging optimally. So don't forget to make the most important of your mind today, your memories, and who you are now and will be in the future is really in your hands. And this is something that, without a question, the YES system has designed to accomplish. And I think with the addition of this product, we have a whole new focus on aging optimally and functioning well. So before we wind up, I just want to go back and test everybody right now to see how many of those things you remembered. Remember, the ingredients in mind help create a calming effect, L-theanine. Okay? Syracuse has been documented to improve your memory in a number of different types of memories. And L-theanine, GABA, which is also a key component of mind, is a natural occurring amino acid that occurs in the brain, actually it's one of the neurotransmitters. And acetyl L-tyrosine is another amino acid that really helps with the whole formula. So the key effects that you see or you feel physically is a calm and focused state of mind. So what we just tried to do with our little imagery was to create that calm and focused state of mind. Okay, so you have your test on the left. You see memory. What was the first word? Okay, what was the second word? What was the last word? Okay, what was the third word? What was the fourth word? What was the fifth word? Okay, what you're experiencing is an example of how the brain works. Human brain works in imagery. And it works at its optimal best when we're in a more calm, relaxed state of mind and we're not distracted by an overflow of information. So one of the key effects of mind is to really help you get into a mind state, so if you will, to process today's 21st century information, digital world overload. And we all need that, okay? And the more we stay calm, the more we can process information and enjoy our lives. And frankly, everybody wants to live longer, healthier, but without a great memory and a great mind, you can't appreciate those assets that the rest of anti-aging can bring to you even today. So with that, I hope you all really run out when we're done and really try an amazing product and really begin to experience the difference. And by the way, within a week, you'll still remember all of those words. And I strongly encourage you to not only use mind, but to really look at how you can enhance your memory through a number of different techniques. And those two things together can make a major, major difference in the quality of your life, your productivity, and your success. Thank you.
Please welcome Vice President of Global Field Development, Katie Holt-Larsen, and Jeunesse Director of Strategic Marketing, Mark Wong.
In this context, there's no disrespect, so when I bust my rhyme, you break your necks. We got 5 minutes for us to disconnect from all.
Good afternoon, Jeunesse!
所有我们全家人，大家下午好。
Do you love that new product?
各位喜欢我们现在这样的会场吗？跟这样气氛喜欢吗？
Okay, well, it's almost time for lunch, but before we go to lunch, Mark, should we tell them how they can go and get this new product?
我们接下来呢要宣布最重要的一件事情，就是有关于各位怎么样可以买到我们最新的产品这样的奖励套餐，这样好不好？
Okay, here we go then. So, when you go to lunch, let's walk over here, shall we? Do you want to know how you can get this new product, Mind?
各位想要拿到最新的产品吗？
Okay, so when you go to lunch, our packages will be available in the store for you. They're for sale right now.
各位呢，在午餐的时候就可以开始购买我们的奖励套餐了。
We have 3 packages available at this expo. We have a $2,000 package, a $1,000 package, and a $500 package.
我们这次的奖励套餐总共分3种，第一个就是我们的超值2000块的奖励套餐，另外一个是$1000的特惠这样的奖励套餐，另外一个是$500的，这个部分不在大中华区里面销售。
Okay, let's talk about our $2,000 package. It's $2,000. There is 1,000 CV. You will have 820 CV that you get right now, and then you'll have 60 CV a month for 3 months.
首先呢 2000美元的这样的一个超值奖励套餐，它拥有的是价格是2000块之外呢，你可以拥有1000 CV，1000 CV 同时呢有820 CV 是拥有给上属的，另外你自己还拥有60 CV 的3个月的免重销。
Not only that, you get amazing, as you guys know, every time we have these expo packages, you get amazing savings, so you get discounts on your products. It's one of the best times to buy products, to share them, to retail them, and here again, you have amazing savings.
当然，各位都知道，只要买到奖励套餐都是非常非常的优惠，而且非常的超值。
And we have Jeunesse Kids donations.
当然，我们也有针对我们杰斯关怀合同计划的这样的一个捐助，这样的捐助是$25。
Our $1,000 package is $1,000, 500 CV. We have $420 the first month, 60 CV the second month, and our $500 package, 250 CV, 190 CV now, 60 CV the first month.
当然，在1000的这个特惠的奖励套餐里面，就是1000块美元之外，另外是500 CV，500 CV 有420 CV 是上属的，另外你自己拥有60 CV 是3个月的免重销。对不起，是。1个月 ，sorry about that.
Okay, but that's not all. There's more great things in these packages, so let's tell them a little bit more. Do you want to?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so this is the place where you can get our new Mind product. This weekend only will be the place where you can get Mind. Mind will be rolled out around the world. We have a rollout schedule, but right now, this is the only place you can get this product. You will want to get one of our packages so that you can try it yourself and you can share it with all of your Jeunesse family around the world.
这边要郑重的跟各位来宣布的是，最新产品的卖，只有在今天我们所销售的奖励套餐里面才会拥有。未来当然会在其他的市场来做分别的这样的上市计划，但是呢，如果各位想要立刻拥有的话，就趁今天吧。
You can go right now on your phone. In the event shop, that is how you will want to order these packages. So go right in the event shop, then when you go into the store, they'll be waiting for you.
各位只要直接到你的后台，到你的奖励套餐里面去选购就可以了，马上就可以上线购买了。
Okay, so let's tell them a couple more things that are great about these packages. I love bonus credits. Bonus credits are phenomenal because it's a way to help you go in. You have credits, you can buy more product, you can share product with your friends, you can bring people in and you can use those bonus credits and make them do that.
接下来，当然这个奖励套餐除了最好的商品之外，当然最重要就是有我们的红利的部分。各位可以直接在1000美元的部分就有$500，另外2000美元的部分的套餐就有$500，另外1000美金的套餐里面就有$250，直接到你的后台，你可以用它来购买所有的产品，甚至可以帮你的伙伴来购买相关的商品。
Okay, and finally, did anyone here go on the Mediterranean cruise?
各位有去参加我们地中海的旅游的
Kathy and Paula, are you on the cruise?
你有去
All right. Does anyone want to go on the trip this next year?
各位想要知道下一个旅程去哪里吗？
Okay, well, hold on, because we will be announcing today where the next trips are, and today is your first opportunity to get double travel points to go on those trips with us around the world.
但是我们不能公布给你。但是呢，各位趁这个奖励套餐，我们同时提供了最优惠的这样的旅游积分给各位。各位只有在这个礼拜天之前购买的，都可以得到 double 的旅游积分。2000美金的本来是30旅游积分，可以 double 到60；1000的从20可以变到40的旅游积分，所以趁这个机会赶快购买。
There's two ways you can do this. As the buyer, you get double travel points on your package this weekend. And through the whole month of October, for everyone you personally sponsor, you get double the points on all of the packages that you bring them in on. So it's a great way to maximize your work in the month of October.
当然还有一个最重要对各位非常有利，可以累积你的旅游积分的，就是只要有购买我们奖励套餐的我们的伙伴，接下来一直到10月底，你只要推荐所有的伙伴的时候呢，或我们新的经销商的时候呢，他的旅游积分都直接 double。Take
action now. Go into your event shop. Go into your phone. You can also go into the store. You can buy them on the kiosk. You will pick up all of your Mind product here today. Some of your product will be shipped home. Some you will take home with you, but you will get to bring all of your Mind product back with you in your suitcase, back up to your room. You get to try today. So as you leave for lunch, head to the store right now, get your Mind product and get your packages.
各位赶快利用机会，现在赶快从你的手机，也可以到我们的柜台，我们有直接的自动协助机，都可以让你来处理所有的订单。各位订单今天呢，只要下定的，都可以把我们的新产品带回去。至于其他产品会依照地区，有些你必须再回到你们的国家再去领取，其他的都可以在这边现场领取。
We love you, Jeunesse family. Thank you.
我们爱你们，谢谢。
Well, thank you, folks. I have a couple of quick announcements for you folks. First off, the Diamond Directors and above, please go to room 210B to 210E for lunch. That's in room 210B to 210E. This is for the Diamond Directors and above. For the new Ruby Directors, please head to the Luminous Lounge, which is those black drapes back there. All new Ruby Directors, if you have advanced in rank to Ruby from September 2015 to August 2016, please head to the Luminous Lounge now. And tonight, we have a lot of fun, a big exciting evening tonight. The Empower Gala for Sapphire Elites and above starts at 7:45 p.m. tonight at the Hilton Orlando right over there. Well, you guys earned this lunch. We're taking a quick hour break. We want you back here in 1 hour. We'll see you all back here in 1 hour. We'll see you soon. Enjoy your break.
All new Ruby Directors should go to the Luminous Lounge.
Can dress